Hi, air signs. Welcome to your daily quick guide for romance. So, this will be a quick reading. We will start with singles and then mutual understanding for those who are in a relationship, for those who are couples, and then separation, and then for those who are in a third party situation. Right? For those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, and comment down below if you resonate. Please join our live sessions. You're very much welcome. And if you also have questions, you can use the link in the description box. Click the link. You will be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. If you also want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. So let's start right off the bat. Air signs for singles. Singles, what I am seeing in here is this person, I think that you just separated, right? Freshly. Wow, there's a fresh broken heart in here. But you feel like, yeah, I'm ready to move on. That quick. Um, I feel like you went away, but there's someone in here that you might gonna bump into. Chances are this is a an Aries or a Cancer. Um, you might going to have a second thought with the person. Um, Someone is going to approach you, offer you a commitment, but since this is a fresh, you just came out of a bad relationship, you might gonna put this person on hold and find your healing. This is what I am seeing in here for those singles. So, how about for those who are in a mutual situationship? So, there's no label in here, right? For those who are in a mutual situationship, the Knave of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Cups. It felt like there is a lot of options for you. You know that there is, you might also be in a competition in here. That's why you kind of like in this flirting stage, yeah, that's okay with me. It felt like it's fine if I have a competition, the person's also having a competition. There's really no strings attached in here. The Six of Wands, the Hangman, the Ten of Wands. But I feel like either this is you or your person feels like someone is, you know, um, on the top of the bar. And it felt like I need to if I'm going to weigh in, even though that there is a lot of competition, someone in here kind of like on the top of the bar, and I might gonna choose this person, but it's hard for me because the person is still kind of like playing around. I'm waiting for that person to choose me as well, and then probably we can talk about this. Let's cross the bridge when we get there. But so far, I'm just chilling, right? Even though it kind of hard for me, but I'm just waiting for that time, because it felt like there is a good agreement between the two of you. So let's check here for those who are in a relationship, which means there might not be, we know that we are in a relationship, but we do not have, we're not married yet, or there's no child or children. I'm seeing the Emperor, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it felt like someone is very territorial in this connection. With the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, it felt like this connection is somewhat new. But I feel like um, I am protecting this because I feel like this is the person that I'm going to grow old with and build a family with. So I'm visualizing, that I'm gonna grow old with this person and build a family. Wow. So how about for those couples? Couples, which means that there is a blessing of a holy matrimony, and also probably have a child or a combination of both. So for those air signs, couples, the hangman, the justice, and the hermit. Wow. Um, this realization comes a little late. It felt like you have a lot of time being together with the person, but now you feel like why the connection is getting a little boring. Um, I do not have much of a complaint, but it feels so dull, you know. With the two of cups, the devil card, and the three of wands, I'm kind of like just waiting, or probably I have a plan of us going to, let's say, gonna be in a situation for, we need to put a little spice in this connection because I feel like this is gonna be stagnant or this is really stagnant. Um, I want some fun in this connection. Wow. So it felt like someone is getting a little boring in the relationship. How about for those who are in separation? Air signs for those who are in separation. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the King of Cups. Wow. I think that someone is already talking to the other person or have a plan of discussing things and fixing things with the person, but the other person cannot really explain. I feel like someone here is waiting for give me a good reason, give me a good explanation, and then probably we can fix this. But the other person cannot give that. Where's the magician, the two of swords, and the ace of pentacles? You know what the problem in here is a communication. Other person do not want to talk or do not have the ability, to discuss things. As of the moment, the other person just, lay down the cards. What do you want to do with this connection, right? But the other person feels like I need more time. So I feel like, the separation in here will be, we will count weeks, for before someone here or before this connection, these couples, um, going to have a deeper communication between them. So how about for those who are in a third party situation? The Three of Wands, the Temperance, the Chariot. Oh wow, someone here already walked away, or probably walking away, literally going in a distance. With the Lovers, the Sun, and the Justice, I feel like someone here is about to leave a third party, and I can see here that I'm seeing that I'm going to um, focusing on my original love, on my first love. I feel like I do not know how to break it to the third party. But what I am doing here is to make it obvious that I am faded. I am walking away. This is what I am seeing for those who are in a third party situation. So, again, for those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment below if you resonate, and hit the notification bell. If you also want to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box. If you have some questions, there's a link in the description box. And join our live sessions. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next live or the next reading. Goodbye, air sign. Hello, Earth signs. Welcome to your daily quick guide for romance. So, you know the drill, the stages, singles, and then we will have a quick reading for those who are in a mutual situationship, and then jump right ahead into those who are in a relationship, and then jumping off to those who are in separations. Lastly, would be for those who are in a third party situation. So, for those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, and comment below if you resonate, and hit the notification bell. If you also want to join our live session, please do so by all means. You're very much welcome. And earth signs. If you have some questions with the reading, there is a link in the description box. Click the link, you will be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. If you also want to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box as well. So let's start right off the bat. Singles, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. What I am seeing in here, singles, is, let's say that someone probably wanting to be alone for now. Let's say I know that someone is liking me, but I'm choosing myself for now. I do not have plans of getting into the relationship. Someone would probably, you know, giving me hints, throwing hints at me with a King of Swords in here. I feel like someone is bugging this person, bugging these singles. I feel like, yeah, I know that you have a crush on me, but I'm not into relationship right now. Singles, I feel like that you are focusing on yourself, right? Now, how about for those who are in a mutual relationship? Mutual relationship for those earth signs. Earth signs with the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. It felt like that both of you had an agreement in here. Like, yeah, we have to focus on work. It felt like I am giving you, or both of you, it feels like a mutual, a mirrored energy that both of us are giving each other's time, but we will need to kind of cross the bridge when we get there. There is somewhat an enlightenment that this is a potential, a partner. This is a potential person for me. I feel like someone here do not want to rush, but it felt like someone is rushing. Someone feels like, no, we have to be careful and we have to be mature. This is a mature mutual understanding situationship. Like, we know what we're doing. Um, we just need a little time. But I feel like this connection is going to end up in a committed relationship. Now, how about for those who are in a relationship? In a relationship, but do not have marriage or do not have a child yet. So what I am seeing in here is the Knave of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. For those who are in a relationship, I feel like someone here is, let's just say, mm, I'm happy with the connection, but it felt like there is a bit of obsession in here with the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords. It felt like as time passes by, it felt like this connection is heading or crossing the bridge of obsession. Not yet there, not yet there, but there is a thin line between being generous and demands, or being demanding to a point of being obsessed in here with the other person. I feel like someone here is kind of like really diving into that rabbit hole of their emotion, and it felt like it's very intense. It's really getting intense. Now let's check here for those who are couples. Couples, which means that there is a blessing of holy matrimony, and also probably have a child or a combination of both. The Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. What I am seeing in here is, for those who are in couples, I feel like this is the time we're in. I may not be as generous as I am now. I feel like these person They need security, which the other person gave. And now you're seeing, I'm kind of like removing the veil. You're going to see the transparency. You're going to see the love in me. You're going to see, probably if you're asking, if I'm going to stay here in the connection, I will definitely will. Um, it felt like someone here is opening themselves up. It may be a little late for the other person, but I feel that the love or the emotion here is very genuine. This is what I am seeing for those who are in like in a couple, right? How about for those who are in a separation? For those who are in separation, wow, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. What I am seeing in here is someone is really kind of having this crying. I feel like someone is really crying so hard, cannot sleep at night because I invested a lot. Um, Somebody's blaming themselves though. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm not ugly, I look fine. I still got it. But why is it me? Why me? Why I was betrayed? But even though, the other person did something wrong to them, I'm still missing the person. Oh wow. I feel like someone do really love, right, the other person. So let's check here for those who are in a third party situation. Now let's check for those who are in a third party situationship. For those who are in a third party, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. What I am seeing in here is someone is really pushing this connection to leave the third party. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Hangman, I feel like, there may not be a blessing of a holy matrimony in here or have a child, but for me to kind of lock in. I'm ready to get married. I'm willing to have a child. For me, for my person's attention. For me to get my person's attention and not look the third party. This is what I am seeing. Earth signs. Again, for those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment below if you resonate, and hit the notification bell. If you have some questions with the reading, there is a link in the description box. Click the link, you will be routed to my page. Type in your questions, click submit. And if you also want to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box. Love and light to you. Namaste, and see you on the next live or the next reading. Goodbye. Hi, fire signs. So, welcome to your daily quick guide. So, you know the drill. This is a quick reading for stages of romance. So, we will start with singles, and then for those who are in a mutual situationship, and then we will jump right ahead into those who are in a relationship, and then jumping into those who are couples, and then for those who are in separation, and lastly would be the third party situation. For those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment below if you resonate, hit the notification bell, and if you have some questions with the reading, there is a link in the description box. Click the link, you will be routed to my page, type in your questions, and then click submit. If you want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. So let's start with singles, Knave of Cups, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. It's hard for me to trust a person. I feel like there is a trust issue in here with the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Knave of Wands. It felt like there's trauma, even though that someone is liking me, even though that I'm also liking someone. You know, it felt like my walls are up. You know, the it's somewhat there's an anger in me that's starting. I cannot trust love or I cannot trust other people anymore. This is kind of sad because people are different, and there might be someone who's really willing to offer you a commitment, but you're very closed off with love. Oh wow! So let's jump into those who are in a mutual relationship. So there is no label in this connection. So fire signs, no label. The three of wands, the son of and the three of swords. So it felt like, what, I'm waiting for this person to give me or to offer, a commitment. But, I'm seeing myself with a person, probably in a committed relationship, cohabitation, proposal, marriage, but I'm hurting because it felt like the other person's complacent with the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Knave of Wands. I feel very stagnant in this. You know, um, it's hard for me to push the connection into another level of commitment. It's kind of, I'm about to get tired of waiting. Oh, so how about for those who are already in a relationship, but there is no marriage or child or children yet? Uh, with the Knave of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords, it felt like this is also a stagnant connection to a point wherein I want to check, I want to, let's say I'm asking now or probably testing this connection. How about if I'm going to do this, will my person going to get mad, retaliate? So the test is about me wanting to know if I'm going to lock in myself, have a ring, um, is this the right person that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life? So I'm pushing the envelope, I'm pushing the limit with the judgment, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of the day, the test, whoever is being tested, they're going to pass the test, and I feel like someone is really winning in here. I feel like, even the person who is testing is also winning because they already found the one. So how about for those who are couples? So which means that there is a blessing of a holy matrimony, or there is already a child or children yet. I mean, there is already a children. With the Fool card, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Well, it felt like because of the child, you know, um, someone here feels that I think that this is a postpartum. You know, I feel being neglected because all the attention is um, being diverted to the child. With the Two of Wands, the World card, the Two of Cups, it felt like all of a sudden, all of those, the spotlight is not on me now. I feel like whoever is listening to this, you, especially for a guy, you need to understand that you need to balance things, because your person here is having a postpartum. Um, you need to give an equal amount, or probably understand, or probably get a professional help, so that before it get worse, we can fix this. And for those who are females, I think that you need to accept that it requires a professional help, for you to surpass what you're going through. Uh-huh. Now, let's see here for those who are in a separation. For those who are in a separation. For those who are in a separation, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hangman. Oh wow. I feel like, you know, um, someone you do not want, or someone might feel like my person doesn't want me anymore because instead of having a conversation with me, the person chooses to go silent. The Ten of Cups, the Strength card, the Star. But actually, that's the opposite. It felt like your person here is trying to keep silent, but the emotion is still the same, or even going deeper. But it felt like that your person here feels like if I'm going to open my mouth, if I'm going to have a conversation, I feel like we are still going to be the same, always fighting. You know, we might be in the no ending. It felt like a merry-go-round situation. I'm going to express this once we surpass this on and off situation. Uh-huh. So, how about for those who are in a third party situation? How about for those who are in a third party situation? With the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, wow. I feel like someone here either is pregnant or about to give birth. And it felt like, let's say, if I am on a third party situation and my opponent, it doesn't matter if that's the original or if I am the third party, whoever is about to get to bear a child or to give birth, that will be chosen. It felt like the strength of the choices is weighing or in favor of that person who's about to deliver a child. So this is what I am reading for fire signs. And again, for those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment below if you resonate. If you have some questions, there is a link in the description box. Click the link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions, click submit. If you also want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. Love and light, namaste. See you on the next live or the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, water signs. Welcome to your reading. So, this is your daily quick guide, and you know the drill. We will start with singles and then have a quick reading for those who are in a mutual situationship, and then we will jump into those who are in a relationship, and then jumping into those who are couples, and then jump into those who are in separation, and then lastly would be those who are in a third party situation. For those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, and comment below if you resonate. Hit a Z notification bell. And if you also have some questions with the reading, there is a link in the description box. Click the link, you will be routed to my page, type in your questions, and then click submit. If you want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. So let's start with singles. The Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, and the World card. I feel like someone here is really, let's say, I'm happy with myself. Someone here probably cursed, being in a relationship. I feel like something is changing, or probably I am cursing what? Men or women. Kind of, I'm trying to divert myself into, let's say, same sex, um, because of the traumas. I feel like I need love, but I think that I may not going to find the love into the opposite sex. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Two of Swords, yeah, I feel like definitely someone here is very firm. You know, I am leaving this sexual orientation. and probably go into a different path. This is what I am seeing for those singles water signs. So let's check about for those who are in a mutual situationship. Water signs in a mutual situationship. Water signs in a mutual situationship. The Six of Pentacles, the Knave of Swords, and the Emperor. What I am seeing in here is I feel like someone is kind of giving so much um that is the other person's not needing. The is either the attention, the affection. Someone here feels like you come a little strong. You somewhat um I don't want to say shape me, um, but more of what's with the rush. I feel like someone is rushing and the other person is, the more that he is or she is seeing the rush, the more that they kind of repel. It kind of off. Yeah, it's getting a little, it's getting a little less of what someone else's deserve. I feel like, let's say, if our communication, lasted for an hour, probably now it's just 15 minutes. Um, yeah, someone here feels like this is off, I'm kind of suffocated. Oh, wow. Now, let's check here for those who are in a relationship. In a relationship, which means that both agreed, about their um, situation, but there is no marriage or probably do not have a child yet. The Strength card, the Moon card, and the Three of Swords. Huh. I think that someone here is, let's say, asking, you know, where is the ring? When are we going to have, where am I, when this person's going to propose to me? Seven of Wands, the Chariot. It felt like someone also placed a timeline on this. Let's say if this year, if my person's not going to propose, I don't, I don't want to wait in vain. I feel like I need to, even though that I love the person, I think I need to explore. hmm hmm Now, how about for those who are couples? So there is a blessing of a holy matrimony in here, or probably these couples already have a child or a combination of both. With the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands, I feel like, wow, why is someone here is losing the communication and I don't even want to talk? Now, here's the thing. Whatever friction there is, I feel like the issues in these couples are communication. And it felt like there is a revenge coming from the other person. Oh, you don't want to talk? I don't also want to talk. With these energies, I feel like this is going to be the start of a tower moment for these couples because it felt like, oh, if you don't want to talk 5 minutes, I can do that 10. And then the other person will respond, okay, I can do that 15. How about 20? hmm There's a lot of misunderstanding. So I think that someone needs to um, lower down their grounds. That friction, that sort of banter is not good in this connection. How about for those who are in separation? In separation, water signs, the Knave of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Huh. Uh, I think that this connection is more of we may be in separation, but we are still looking at each other's, or we're tracking each other. You know, I'm kind of like wondering how my person, you know, is doing right now. I feel like I still have some information. I don't think that there is really a separation in here. Um, it may be the separation is just a word, but it felt like there's still some communications left in here. It may not be that frequent, but I still have some information with the person. And I feel like reconciliation, there will be a reconciliation that's going to happen. So, how about third party situations for water signs? Water signs in a third party situation. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Devil card, and the Hangman, I feel like someone here is waiting, you know, for what? I think that someone here is waiting, kind of like a vulture. I'm just waiting for a downfall or a challenge, and then I'm going to use that so that the other person can fall in love with me. With the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, I feel like with the Four of Cups in here, um, someone here have a plan the other person didn't know. I feel like someone is going to use, either their weakness or their loneliness of the other person so that that person can focus on. Wow, this is for water signs. And for those of you who's new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment below if you resonate, and hit the notification bell. If you also have some questions with the reading, there is a link in the description box. Click the link and you will be routed to my page. Type in your questions and then click submit. If you want to book a personal reading, there's also a link in the description box. Love and light. Namaste. See you on the next live or the next reading. Goodbye.